If I'm no longer in this world, I hope my family members will continue my legacy, taking care of my fur kids, and also rescue animals that need help.
The police have questioned a man for animal abuse after he was caught on camera flinging a cat forcefully to the ground.
A man claimed trial at the Georgetown Sessions Court on Thursday, September 10th to a charge of unreasonably causing pain and suffering to 3 cats under his care, resulting in their death in February last year.
Prophet Muhammad was the embodiment of mercy. The Prophet also treated the environment and animals with respect. He taught his followers that because animals were part of Allah's creation, they should be treated with dignity and due care. As early as 8 in the morning, the worker will start to observe all areas of this 3-story building cat shelter to ensure that all cats are in good and healthy condition. The cleanliness factor is heavily emphasized here to ensure that the cats are free from any filth, especially on the floor and within the cage areas.
Saya Zainuddin Maya Jawang. Saya bekerja sebagai supervisor dekat sini, memantau kucing-kucing sakit. Tempat ni kita jaga bagi bersih lah, tempat supaya ada seorang pantau kat sini.
Berapa lama abang kerja kat sini?
Saya mula kerja sebagai part time. Lepas tu agak lama sikit, baru saya ambil full time. Dalam 3 tahun.
The view from outside of this building may seem ordinary, but it holds 1,000 stories of joy and sorrow. This place is also a paradise for over 300 cats that reside within it.
Ikhlas, kasih sayang. Kita nak buat dengan kucing ni, kita kena ikhlas. Kalau ikutkan gaji, itu saya tak kisah benda tu. Sebab saya tak pernah minta berapa gaji saya, berapa tu semua. Jangan pernah fikir duit. Kena buat kucing tu biar ikhlas. Jangan dera dia. So kalau yang dera tu saya nampak, saya akan marah dorang lah. Siapa-siapa pun.
Armed with the belief that every creature deserves to be protected, SI Home Shelter was established to care for, nurture, and provide a second chance of life, especially for those that have health issues and require a special care. And this special woman is the gateway to all the stories within this animal welfare home.
My name is Nurul Ain binti Abdul Hamid. I am the owner of SI Home Shelter. I'm 30 years old. I am married. I do have one son, Adam Yusuf. I study until diploma in business management, and then after that I quit study and continue in doing rescue matters. And our shelter is located at Shah Alam. We do have about 300 cats and 12 dogs. Actually, since I was small, my dad has taught us to be kind towards the animal, even to a cat or dogs. And even my partner was also an animal lover.
Her desire to rescue neglected cats, including those with disabilities and injuries due to illness and accidents, is driven by her sympathy for the fate of these animals.
When we do good to cats, it will bring us a pahala, and in the akhirat, this cat will help us, even dog or cats. Any creator in this world will help us. And even there is I believe many people believe that Cat is a Nabi Muhammad favorite.
SI Home Shelter, a paradise for cats and dogs. This animal shelter has been operating for the past 11 years and has witnessed the rescue of over 400 cats and dogs. Among these, there are those categorized as special such as paralyzed, blind, and those injured and other diseases placed here for careful monitoring.
We start in 2012 and now it's already 2023. We do a rescue mission with rescuing unhealthy cats, in which we rescue them and then we quarantine them for 2 weeks, and after that we do a neuter and spay, and after that we find them a new after that we vaccine them and find them a new family. In 2012 we start involving in animal rescue. We start rescue unhealthy animals such as a special cat that need fully care, such as a paralyzed cat, blind cat, a cat that got hit by a car, fall from the buildings, and also a cat that affected by a virus such as parvovirus, FIV, FLV virus, and also even we rescue a cat that got infection, fungus infection, serious fungus infection, such as porotrichosis. So on that time, we have about 100 cats. On 2012, we didn't own any shelter yet, but we just rescue unhealthy cats until on that time, we rent a terrace house.
To ensure that the animals here receive protection, medical care, and their well-being is upheld, SI Home Shelter, located in Sri Muda Shah Alam, requires an expenditure of approximately 15,000 ringgit every month to sustain its operations.
To be honest, we are depends on public fund, but it doesn't mean that we didn't put any effort in financial matter. My partner also doing a business, a motorcycle business, and me myself also work as a clerk, even it part time. But as we are doing, at least we are doing something to support them. And without public fund, we cannot continue to doing these rescue things. The minimum amount we need monthly is 15K, which it includes workers. We have 4 workers, and for the cost of the workers is almost 8,000 per month. And then we rent 3-story buildings. The cost is 2K per month, and other than that, we also need 450 kilogram of dry food. We order direct supplier, and also the place for them to poopy. We order pine wood. Also, we order direct supplier, so it costs almost 4,000. And the most important thing is the vet cost, the veterinary cost, because our main focus is on unhealthy cats. So we need to bring a cat to the vet every month, almost every day.
Not only focusing on rescuing and caring for cats, SI Home Shelter also extends the same protection to abandoned dogs. Ain's efforts in looking after and caring for stray and sick animals have garnered support from people of various backgrounds. One of their staff members, Ganesh, takes on the responsibility of caring for and looking after the rescued dogs.
My name is Ganesh. I'm working here in SI Shelter for more than 2 years already. and I'm taking care of these abandoned dogs lah. Because this is nobody's take care of them. The boss is a very good person. He's take care of this thing. So I'm just helping him to hand over this. Actually, I get the information when I scroll the FB for looking for part-time job. I scroll FB, there's an advertisement he's put there. He's mentioned needed a part-time person to take care of the dogs. So I come here directly. I work here, it's a flexible timing. The boss is a very good person. He don't mind it. Even I came late also, the boss always called me. I just mentioned to him I'm coming late. He said, anyway, you came, so it should be okay. And then I care of these dogs because if I don't come, they will miss me a lot.
The recent global pandemic has somewhat increased the number of these animals on the streets, especially dogs, as some dog owners could no longer afford the expenses of taking care of them. By different ethnic cities and religions, the efforts undertaken by Ain and SI Home Shelter have, to some extent, opened Garnish's eyes to also participate in the effort of rescuing abandoned animals.
I feel pity. I also feel how they suffer. Sometimes if they go to treatment, I also pray for them. They should be sick, recovery very soon. If they don't eat, I try to push, give them food. But mostly I go buy them like chicken liver like that, especially for them to eat so they're easy to swallow
The Holy Quran contains many examples and guidance about how people should treat animals. The Quran describes that animals form communities just as humans do. There is no beast that moves on the earth, no bird that flies with its two wings, but they are communities like your own. We have omitted nothing from this Quran. Again, to their Lord shall all they be gathered to be judged and recompensed. Surah Al-An'am. Despite the busy schedule of caring for less fortunate animals residing in the SI Home Shelter, responsibilities towards family and career remain a priority for Ain. Any spare time will be spent as wisely as possible with the family, especially since her only child is now in the phase of growing up. Deep in her heart, she earnestly hopes that her family understands the charitable work she is engaged in and will continue to support all the efforts she has put forth to advocate for the welfare of abandoned animals.
Of course, my family members and also my rescuer friend, I believe they will continue and taking care of my 4 kids when one day if I'm not in this world anymore.
According to Ain, the support and prayers of her family serve as a strength for the charitable work she is currently engaged in. In fact, Ain's first mission of rescuing a stray cat that was hit by a car was made possible through financial assistance from her mother. However, due to limited space, the rescue activities had to be halted in order to focus on the existing residents of the SI Home Shelter.
We only able to save them until 125 batch, and after that we had to stop due to our financial matters and our space the limitation of our capacity of our shelter cannot bring all of them. So we stopped rescue the cat and dogs at the town.
Despite facing various obstacles in advocating for street animals and providing them with a second chance at life, Ain has never once neglected her responsibilities towards her job. In fact, she feels fortunate that her efforts are fully supported by her employer, even though she only works part-time at the company.
My name is Niti, and I'm actually from Klang, and I'm in the cleaning industry for the past 20 years, and we are covering most of the cleaning into general and also high-rise cleaning for buildings. So Ain is actually one of my staff who has been our backbench from the early what we are with 2 to 3 staff up to what we have now, about more than 50 staff in the field. Yeah, she is quite dedicated, especially with her work. She knows very well how to balance her work towards to what she's doing now, rescuing all the animals. Plus, she also can able to cope with what I'm giving assignments. So I don't have any issue so far with what her work is. She's quite a talented staff lah.
Her employer describes Ain as someone who is highly responsible with every task assigned to her and wise in managing her time between family, work, and the charitable efforts she undertakes in caring for the abandoned animals under her care. Furthermore, her employer also seizes the opportunity to join Ain in the noble endeavor she carries out to advocate for the welfare of those street cats and dogs.
Yeah, I'm very much supporting to her efforts because not many people have that kind of heart to do that. Plus, she's actually a mother, and I think she sacrificed quite good to take care of the family, plus the animal that she's rescuing. On top of that, she's also have a good responsibility on whatever assignment that I'm giving in office. So I think I'm quite supportive to whatever her need for her shelters.
Support from friends and surrounding further boosts Ain's spirit to continue dedicating herself to street animals. Who would have thought that, stemming from street animals, Ain is now able to expand her connection even more as the public begins to show interest in coming to see, experience, and make the decision to adopt these animals as their own.
I'm Hani. Okay, I know about this SI Home Shelter from the Facebook, but it's Ain and her husband Razif keep posting on Facebook how they rescue cats and a lot of charity that they're doing. Yeah, I have 2 cats from here. I adopted to my house, and as well I adopted from other places on the streets, and now around 30 cats at my house.
Indeed, Ain's efforts throughout these past 11 years have not been in vain as the community begins to open their eyes and follow in her footsteps to advocate for the welfare of street animals, the abandoned and the sick. This allows them to continue their lives just like any other creatures on this earth.
What I think what they're doing here is very good, and it's inspiring people to do good in their life. Okay, what they're doing here is not every people can follow. It's very challenging, as need hard works and how to maintain with the financial, with the everything. It's very hard right now.
The companions once asked the Prophet ﷺ, "O Allah's Messenger, is there a reward for us in serving the animals?" He replied, "Yes, there is a reward for serving any animate or living being." Hadith number 551, recorded in Sahih Al-Bukhari. Giving a hand for street animals, especially those who are sick, is not solely for the sake of praise. Rather, the wisdom within it is what we should pay attention to.
My special message is, please take care of the dogs, love them. The animal abandonment is not your fault. If you see them, at least feed them. Don't beat them or scold them. If they not their harm, do something harm.
Okay. Kalau bagi saya macam tu kalau kucing kat rumah, kalau dorang betul-betul lah, kalau kucing kadang-kadang kat rumah ni dorang tak mandul kan. So dorang akan membiak. Membiak tu solution dia bukan kita nak sakitkan kucing untuk mandulkan dia. Tidak. Untuk dia populasi dia jangan meningkat banyak. Tapi kalau meningkat banyak kan ada yang boleh jaga, ada yang tak boleh jaga. So dorang akan buang.
I would say the public should be more giving attention on this kind of matter because giving hand by 1, by 4 makes a lot of difference. So it's better to have a more than joint hands and have a alert on this matter. After all, this only can be done by us in the public, but not anyone else.
So, if someone did that to your family, to your beloved one, what do you feel? Or someone did that to yourself, you should be fierce and angry. So, they have life, they have emotion. Stop doing that, please.
Please stop animal abuse. Give love as much as you can. Root to Jannah.